Welcome to another episode of PES History. Today we are playing PES 18 once again. This was regarded as one of the best PES games, but it's not my favourite. I think PES 17 is better than PES 18. But regardless, I'm still expecting a very good experience today. In terms of reviews, this game did score pretty well. 9.2 out of 10 from IGN, 8 out of 10 from GameSpot, and 83% from Metacritic. If you did play this game, leave a comment with your score. And remember to leave a like and subscribe for more PES History videos. So this game came out in 2017, but here's a look at the main menus. You've got your home page, which has 3 quick tiles. You've got Champions League, My Club, and Exhibition Match. And then we've got the Match tab, which has all your Play Nows, your online divisions, your online co-op, online lobbies, and your Quick Match and PES League. Competition tab has the Champions League, the Europa League, where you can do a tournament or exhibition match. And then you've got the AFC Champions League. Then you've got other leagues and cups. And then you've got online competition. Football Life has My Club, which is like Ultimate Team, Master League, which is Manager Career Mode, and Become a Legend, which is Player Career Mode. Then you've got the Extras tab, which has your Practice Arena. You've got Edit Mode, Replays, System Settings, and other stats. Let's take a look at the soundtrack, and to my surprise, there's some actual good songs here. 24 Karat Magic by Bruno Mars was in this game. Imagine winning a game in career mode, and afterwards 24 Karat Magic starts playing. Something Just Like This by the Chainsmokers and Coldplay was in this game. John Legend, Love Me Now was in this game, and Linkin Park as well. Whoever was in charge of the PES 18 soundtrack did a pretty good job, I reckon. I just saw this. Apparently there was a replay gallery in PES 18 as well. Maybe you could save some game clips and that and watch them there. In terms of licensed stadiums, we had the Emirates for Arsenal, we had Anfield, Signal Iduna Park, the Wanda Metropolitano, the Nou Camp, you had the San Siro or Giuseppe Meazza, you had the Stadio Olimpico, St. Jacob Park, the Maracanã. This game also had the Boca Juniors Stadium and also the El Monumental. We had this one as well, Saitama Stadium, and then you had your generic ones, Newson Arena and all that kind of stuff. And then there's also the training mode. Here we can do skills training or free training. We can select from any teams in the game here. So let's go to Arsenal and then we'll just choose Barcelona. We can change the strips in the practice arena. We can change the stadium as well to any of the available stadiums in the game. Then there's the game plan. We can adjust tactics and positions. And then there's general settings. We can be the attacking side or the defensive side. We can do free kicks, penalty kicks, corner kicks, and also a practice match. We can adjust how many players are in the home and away team. The stadium for the practice arena is the one that you set in the settings. And like I said, you can play in any of the available stadiums in the game. And it's all empty. There's no fans here. And that's it. You've got the practice match. And if I remember correctly, the FIFA 18 practice arena was not very good. So this was miles ahead back then. At any time, you can go from free training to free kick practice. And you can put the ball where you want it. The only thing missing here is basically create a set piece. Otherwise, these practice arenas in PES were pretty good. Now, of course, because we had generic teams and leagues and all that, PES games did feature the edit mode. This let you change different things about players, but most importantly, you could change things about teams. So of course this was all generic, but if I downloaded an option file, it would fix all this up. You would think this was a licensed game. You would have everything, all the player names, club logos, the team kits, all that kind of stuff. And Konami did offer the edit mode because you needed it, you know? Otherwise things would look generic, look ugly, and a lot of people wouldn't play this game. But if you didn't have any option files and you were just looking at the edit mode for what it is, you could change the shirts, the shorts, the socks, and design them the way you want. So this is better than what EA gives you in Creator Club. You can see so many different options here. Unfortunately, they're not branded kits, but the designs and colors are all changeable. You can move on to the shorts now. You can see there along the sides, there's so many different patterns. Then of course you can customize the socks independently as well. You can't do that in EA games. So you can see about 21 different options there. Now this next thing is very cool. I've made a few videos on it already this year, but we have to go into exhibition match under the UEFA Champions League tournament. You could actually play in a stadium called the Ultimate Stage. This is basically the 1 million capacity stadium that you see sometimes in the Champions League matchday broadcast packaging. It's not a real stadium, obviously. It's pretty much a made up thing. And as you can see, you had the massive stands, you had the tunnel as well. I really liked it. I think this would be the perfect venue to throw into FC25 as the Champions League final stadium, you know? How cool would this be? And this is what it would look like if you're a player on the field. They could have made a bigger screen for the fans out there, but you can see people going all the way to the top there. Imagine getting a seat right at the top of that stadium. I don't think you would see anything, to be honest. I really don't think you would see anything. But anyway, that's what it looks like. Next up is Become a Legend. This is basically your player career mode. Let's see what that's all about. So you've got your standard settings that come up at the start. You could do original player or existing player. You give the guy a name, but you could also do the appearance. So you can do the eyes, the forehead, the nose, the mouth, facial hair as well. You can do height and weight. Things like shoulder width, chest measurement. You can give him massive calves if you want. Look at that. The guy drank too many protein shakes and now his calves look absolutely massive. Can even make the arms longer or shorter. So many cool features. Look at that. You can bulk him up as well. Look at that. This game obviously has generic boots, but there was also licensed boots like Puma, Umbro, Nike ones as well, and probably Adidas as well. There they are. You select a position for the player, then you can check your stats before the mode starts. Now you select a league that you want to play in. You can't select individual teams here. The game chooses the team for you based on the league you choose. So let's say we go to the Italian league. You'll get a cutscene unveiling the team, and it looks like Konami has put us at Spal. You have signed your first contract with Spal. Here's a look at the menus. They've changed them a little bit from what PES 17 had, I believe. On the left, you have your basic tiles there. In the middle is your news, standings and goal rankings. On the right is your calendar. There was a training thing. Let's see what that's all about. It looks like you just earn focus points, and you can allocate those focus points to different things like passing, dribbling, defense, speed, shooting. There's preferred number, so you can actually change your number if you want. Negotiations is up next, so you can hand in a transfer request. My team info is all about the team you're playing for. You can check your schedule and results and game plan. Database there includes the ranking. You can see that there's not much in terms of things to do. There's no proper training mode. There's no activities or spending money, just basically playing the games on the field. That's basically it, and trying to improve your player through that. Now let's take a look at Master League, which is like Manager Career Mode. You get your standard settings before the mode starts, so you can set things up like the currency, the match time, the difficulty, and club operations. So there's Classic Mode and Challenge Mode. So it says in Challenge Mode you can expect to run into more obstacles in managing your squad. You may find players tougher to deal with and contracts harder to negotiate, and your players may sign for other clubs. A run of poor results or trouble with the team may even get you sacked. So you give the person a name and a nationality. But what was cool about this game was the appearance customization. You couldn't do this in FIFA games back then. Master League also had cool cutscenes, so when you started the mode, you would see your manager walking into a press room. It says you joined Liverpool as their manager. And this was probably one of the best bits about Master League. It did feature different cutscenes when you signed players and some other things that I can't really remember right now. So the menu is the same as Become a Legend. You've got your tiles on the left, the news and standings in the middle, and on the right is the calendar. Team management lets you set up a game plan, negotiations, training as well. I don't think there was any proper training modes. I think you just pick different things here like presets. So you can put a goalkeeper on defensive goalkeeper, midfielders that you can change from box to box to dummy runner, whatever's suitable for the position, you know. You could even train the youth team, but that's pretty much the same as the main team. My team info just has your schedule, your team status. There was one cool thing, and that was club performance. So you could actually check player stats and your team performance every month. Manager's office is just your finances and management career. This is where you take a look at the titles you've captured. So there's like a trophy cabinet, my favorite players, results as well from each season. Database includes your rankings and other team and competition info. And you've got your system settings there. So that's pretty much your Master League. For today's game, we're doing Barcelona versus PSG in the Champions League. Here's a look at both teams from back then. And it's always fun to come back and play these old games. Can't wait to play PES 17 because I think that's probably my favourite PES game. Here we go. We've got a chance here with Di Maria. Crosses it and they just cut it out. It's a bit of a scramble. I don't know what they're trying to do there. But somehow they survive. I feel like the grass looks pretty flat in this game. Here we go. We're through on goal here. Mbappe with the finish. I do like the game speed. I like the PES gameplay. You have time to think. You can slow it down at any time. There's physical battles. I do prefer this to FC25's gameplay. I tried to play it the other day. I just couldn't play it. It was completely chaotic. Let's go to Neymar on the left. Neymar trying to hold it up here. Lays it off to Rabiot. We're going to play back to Neymar. On the edge of the box. Skips past one. Neymar with the finish. And almost scores. Let me know if you played PES 18 back then. Let me know if you have any memories of the game. Oh, that's a bad pass. Here we go. Got to clear that. Not a cross goal. You never clear a cross goal. That is why. They almost scored. A few more minutes before half time. Let's see what happens here. And no one clears it. It's a cheeky shot. How did we survive that? I don't know. But Mbappe gets there. Here we go. What are you doing, mate? He's slowed down. What is he trying to do? Mbappe, what happened to you, mate? Anyway, it's half time. That was a little bit of a gameplay issue there. When the players are scanned, when the stadium is scanned, it still holds up in 2025. No real issues there. Let's go. Here's Neymar. Lay it off here. The 1-2. First time hit. Good save. I do love that one-touch passing you can do in PES as well. Here's Jordi Alba. And he loses it. It falls to someone there. Cheeky finish there. The keeper just gets there. Messi. Here we go. Suarez is through on goal here. Cheeky chip. And it's 1-1 now. Diarra. Up to Rabiot. Mbappe wants it. But we're playing Neymar through here. Neymar with the finish. No, he was onside as well. That was a massive chance. Beautiful pass. It's still 1-1. Neymar picks it up. Mbappe wants it. He's going to get it. There's only one man up front for us. So we'll just play it back to Neymar. Let's see what he can do. It's opened up in the middle here. And we're going to lay it off. No, that was for Neymar. What are you doing, mate? I don't know what happened there, but Neymar turns and shoots and scores. And it's the perfect time for the strip-off celebration. We win this game 2-1. It was pretty fun to play this game once again. Let me know what you think of this game, and thanks for watching. Thank you to the Vapex FC channel members, Chris, Callum, Wing, Duffy Boy, and Christian. If you want your name featured here at the end of each video, check out the link in the description and join the club. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like for me, and make sure you subscribe to get more FC videos.